are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now it's Richardson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The target that time, Michael Thomas. 3rd down here. You talk about this Jets defense. And they've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Richardson to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his 2nd one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to it.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. That complete to Downs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Richardson back to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Quentin Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And Gay knocks this one through, and the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Taken right around the 44. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here are the Colts to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
A throw out wide to Woods, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Richardson looks to throw once more. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
At the 24-yard line.
Hall again on second down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive lineman job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Hall again. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start out here with the option left. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. This pass left side to Downs. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Play action. Now Richardson. Caught by Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Richardson working from the gun. Flush to his right. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, 10th overall. And the Colts are able to extend their lead. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And New York set to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So in a first half that most assuredly has not gone their way, finally a breakthrough late in this second quarter.
Yeah, they've been pretty thoroughly outplayed here in this first half, and while I don't think momentum clearly swings back in their favor in this case, they needed something positive to happen to give them some hope before they make their way to the locker room.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make it 24-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jalen Hurts, strong in the win, as his guys run their record to 8-2 with the W. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, strong as usual in the victory as his guys run their record now to 7-3. Finally on Monday Night Football, the showdown in the Lone Star State. Texans and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now he'll escape to his left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Rodgers.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he gets it down to the 32.
47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Another Jets. First down.
Now it's Rodgers.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 22-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
And here's Freiermuth again.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for another Jets. First down and 10 yards to
Back to the ground with Hall.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The visitors' offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
The option to give to Taylor here. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now 2nd and 9. Richardson.
Over the... And it's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerve...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Running left, Taylor.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. Richardson looking to throw this.
And his throw here's incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Now it's Richardson. He gets it to Thomas. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
13 yards on the play. And the Jets first down.
To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Rodgers going to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
3 yards. That's good for another Jets.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Richardson looking to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178 in 2022 in a ball game. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Richardson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Will McDonald. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Eluding the pressure right. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. New York ready to go again offensively. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Now time to see what this offense has left in the tank. They'll give to Hall. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Colts 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That's good for the Jets.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers now to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Pat Freiermuth. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. Down to a knee goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory.
And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for the Colts, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week.